Imagine this young person coming out of school, whether it's with formal qualification or not, for whatever reason that she or he dropped out of school, staying at home. And while they're staying at home, that's the most vulnerable time if people are not paying attention to their time. Then all of a sudden this person breaks through from that chain, and simply because they heard on the radio or they saw the internet or a friend approached them about it, then they come through and register for jobs. It's through that engagement with them for the first time that they tell their story, and these are the stories.
Ko au ko osmari. Ta ko kikiata hai mga pio ngawe. Ngata pe tangata ike kumari. Mune fine eki ma whakawhalala pe ki ai.
I have a lot of things that I'm not proud of, like the choice that I make, things that I do back then I'm not proud of, like growing up as a youth.
Everyone has a need, but as a youth, there's no one to help you out. I'm sure I have a family, but they didn't help me that much because they're overseas. But I had to take care of myself since I'm 20 plus, and that's my option to find a job.
I was not employed at the time. I was unemployed for 6 months, and then I heard of TYEE.
It all started from the work I did here in Tonga, from a capacity of business consulting and working with a lot of the business communities.
When I first found out about TYEE, I thought it was such a great idea to be able to help young people who are looking for employment to receive some sort of bridging course through various training opportunities, just to provide them that extra assistance that they needed to be able to find work. But I also found out that the organization was keen to help young people who were interested in business. And so I thought, what better way to encourage young people than to provide assistance in those two areas.
We started TYEE in 2014. That's when the idea came into the public, but it has been sort of molded up from home, sort of a backyard type approach, but it was only until 2014 that we brought the idea into the public eye and held a conference where we engage a lot of the key stakeholders within the youth and the business sector. So it was from 2014 November that we held the first conference, and then from that point on we didn't have a base, we didn't have an office, no resource, nothing. So I basically used my home as the starting point, and then before we knew it, we quickly grew from that initial phase.
Ki kone mau ngawe kone ke taimi ko mau kume ko tamai ki ngawe kone ai ngawe whaka hospitality he me me ko you fia ko ke nau of ka ke na ngawe na tore e ta whaaka na ngawe pe na tore e ta whaaki kone ngawe whaka office ba.
Firstly, ko e whake whenga maari ngawe ke inasi katoa pē tau tupotonga ni ke ta tau pe a ki nau tolu koe o ku nau mai whenga maari ke nau wako graduate pe te ta tau pe mo ki nau tolu o ku ikai ke nau mai whenga maari ke nau wako.
We've had a few candidates that we've selected from TYEE just this year, so we hope that can broaden and expand with our internal development policies and our internal development goals. So there is a bit of interaction there. So still a lot more to be had. the company and the industry in general is going through a big process of digitization. So that's something that's very much in line with where TYEE is heading in terms of their ICT entrepreneurship ambitions.
So the colors sort of represent our dream, our vision for young people. T is red. We want to base the work of TYEE in Tonga for the young people of Tonga. And Y is for youth, which is more of a golden color, orange yellow, because that's the foundation of our work. Without these young people, we wouldn't be existing. And green is given to employment, because we see green as a color of growth, of life, and more like a new beginning. And then blue is given to entrepreneurship, because blue is always regarded as a professional color, but we give it a bit of a lighter color because it defines young people as they make their transition into business and to being these professional young people.
Learnings I got from TYEE enabled me to get through the interview and equipped me to start work. So I started off as a customer care outbound agent, later moved into customer care inbound agent, before taking on the role now as a quality assurance and training executive for Digicel.
Digicel is a total communications and home entertainment provider. As a global company, we're actually proud to be working with the services of TYEE, where they foster youth development in terms of getting them started for the workforce. We've had a relationship with them for quite some time, over the last couple of years, and that relationship now has resulted in recruitment of staff from TYEE. We actually have 2 that are currently working with us at the moment.
Yeah, so earlier in the year, Lucia approached us to see if we could be involved in their development through obviously youth employment, and that's something that we're very passionate about as a company. And you know, youth development in Tonga is definitely part of our ethos. So yeah, the opportunity with TYEE, to be honest, initially I probably underestimated really how far they were going to develop as an organisation, and it's been really positive to be part of.
Kakoe ki programa ko ni kaulele apita he tokon kawe nga tokon ke anga maatenga we kami te staka ki mui ke te ka ke te laranyu sio pe ki moa o te fire sio ki mui ke ma nga anga ko eta feo hi toli he kakala ko ta fe tu yaki ka whenga we aki koe ni futu whekai ngā aki pē a ngā hibi sone kona SFL Tonga. Pea moe kau taha TYEE ki hono toponi e o he tautupa whanua ke malawa ki toponi ki nā tō ke lava mako nā mo uti kaha.
We found that this God gifted us with this, with making cakes, and it's also helping us and our families. So I'm all for that with the youth of Tonga. I encourage you, and I think TYEE is a good place to start because they support that entrepreneurship, that whatever you're good at, you can use it to make a living.
Through my profile interview, I found that TYEE is pretty thorough with the interviews, and they want more detail about myself, and that's That's how I think they care more. They care about what we need, and that's just what they're trying to find out what we really need.
TYEE has grown significantly from when it first started. With the donor partners as well, without their contribution, without their input, without their support, we wouldn't be where we are at the moment. It's really important to get these partners to be on board, because they're ultimately they have jobs that require filling, and they know, and they, just like Sini, that there is a need, and we need to be able to fill that. But we need the training, we need the facility, we need the computers, we need the staff to be able to facilitate it. So through their support and their willingness to partner up and to actually build TYEE, not only will they get better employees and train people, but we're also doing a good thing for the economy, so it works in a whole.
Well, the primary focus of the WITEC courses is to use what's called the International Computing Driving License as a framework for the training, which is based around office skills, basically office skills around cybersecurity, managing computers, using Word, Excel, PowerPoint, those sort of core skills that you need to work in the office environment.
Kiwen Lucia neti Facebook. Me whanau be kautama mo whitu. Nana ki whai link mahalo. Alu ki whai link o lisisita ika ki na porkalama na to.
I heard about TYEE on Facebook from my friend, not on their page, because since there was no page that time. And he encouraged me to help me look for a job.
Aia koe eke mai whawhone te hingoa, koe te ngāue, te whi ngāue ai, mo te whawhonon koe tō taha te loto whi ngāue au pito.
Pea e au pe ka taimia ki ke te ilo ki taia, e mea te au sia, na e te pehe ki ke te au sia, ka aku te au sia ki te taimi koe ia. So, pea ka pau ki te pehe, te whi mao ke whai mo mao ha te ngāue, TYEE is the best place to go seek help from.
Come and try it out. I think that's the key thing. You've got nothing to lose. It beats sitting around at home wondering what you're going to do with your life. So do get out here and register. So
to the youth, I would say if you have an opportunity or you want an opportunity, to check out the TYEE page.
We are just getting to establish the second part of our vision, which is the youth entrepreneurship, but that comes with a focus on ICT, which is information, communications, technology. Having said that, we are looking at launching it in November.
Well, I think it's been wonderful how this small organization, and it's only in it's approaching its 4th year, but it's been so wonderful how over the years the support from different partners has really grown, and particularly in the last year or so. We've been very fortunate that other people have have shared the same vision, and you know, it's been wonderful to get the support of the New Zealand High Commissioner, for example, and then companies like Tro, SFL Group, Digicel, Scenic Group, and a whole number of other companies who have assisted along the way, whether in terms of employing our young people or providing contributions of furniture and office equipment, and then others who are very keen to assist with the training aspects of TYEE.
With the close to 1,000 young people that's being a member of our program today, that's just a 1/3. There's about 32% of the population belongs to the youth. So we want to capture as much as possible that sector where the youth belongs. So if anything I want to share with the youth is you. I mean, we always talk about it, the young people, the future of Tonga, the future of the nation. But we always reflect on that phrase, because if we want them, and if we want them to believe in that saying, that they are the future of Tonga, they are the future of this nation, then we need to start giving them that platform, that environment, that support, that opportunity today.